Hi, Mike the MC here. Welcome back. This is number 3 from the Catechism. And so with respect to wellness, what is this treasure? And so as we dive into this from number 3 of the Catechism, what is the treasure that we see that we hold close to? And how can it be shared among other people if we choose to do so in that way? So let's reflect and go into this. So here's number 3 of the Catechism with respect to treasure.
Those who with God's help have welcomed Christ's call and freely responded to it are urged on by love of Christ to proclaim the good news everywhere in the world. This treasure received from the apostles has been faithfully guarded by their successors. All Christ's faithful are called to hand it on from generation to generation by professing the faith, by living it in fraternal sharing, and by celebrating it in liturgy and prayer.
All right, and so I think the biggest thing in this message from number 3, okay, there is a treasure that we have to focus on with respect to, okay, what are we doing with our focus? But then looking at, okay, if we're sharing it with other people, how do we make sure that we ourselves are okay and making sure that the treasure's not squandered, being wasted towards any other thing and just feel like, oh, what was the point of the work for nothing, right? I think just going back to a personal situation with one of my engineering projects, how when I shared it among the team, they really appreciated it. And we were all on cue and found, all right, we could save some resources, some time, we can work together here. And so I think communication comes apart with that treasure. And I think with respect to wellness and well-being, who do you trust is a big part of that, but also remembering that it's your choice to share or not to share. It is your business. And I think if we understand, okay, if no one's going to respect the treasure that I have to share with another person, maybe I should just hold on to it for the time being and give it to the next person that I know will take care of that treasure and help it multiply. And I think that is a beautiful thing to reflect on. And with other self-care, I just encourage you all, okay, to go further into reflecting, okay, staying focused, focusing on goals. Now, how can I respect my self-value, my well-being? And I think by finding that, letting go of the toxic habits, you will go forward. And I really encourage everyone. Also, okay, media, all sorts of news, okay, it's good to be aware, but to also remember, okay, it's time to maybe shut down the TV, the computer, and come back to a peaceful environment. And by doing that, by valuing your space, your own room, wherever it is, your car, you can make that a place of strength. And I think you can do it too. And we can find that. And when we reflect in those places, we'll have some great thoughts. And so I encourage you to find your strong locations, to have a place that is safe for you to reflect and think. Thank you. Have a good day.